I am so excited to be back on the LPGA Tour. This is my first event back. First interview with anyone since 2019 CME Group Tour Championship. So we're here at the Meijer LPGA Classic, and I'm joined by Kelly Tan.
Yeah, well, that's an honor that you picked me first.
Yes, well, thank you for talking.
Right.
So first of all, how you been doing? What's new with you?
You know, just a big stretch of golf coming up here, and it's been a lot of traveling, but, you know, just really trying to enjoy myself out here, and beautiful day at Michigan.
Yeah. So this last year and a half, obviously, it's been very interesting, to say the least. What are some of the biggest lessons that you've learned in this past year?
Well, I think with COVID, there's just so many negative things going around the world. But I think with sport, it kind of still brings people together. And as an athlete, we're really proud of doing what we're doing. And I'm grateful that, you know, we're able to be playing golf tournaments and still travel around the world. Yes, you know, there's some restriction here and there, but you know, that's the least we could, you know, do to at least, you know, be able to go to cities and compete. What I've learned is, well, my best friend just won last week, Matilda. You know, it's given me a lot of inspiration. We've been best friends for a few years now from the Symmetra Tour, and, you know, we've gone through hardship together, and, you know, she literally just proved to me that, you know, like she said, she knew it was going to be her, but she never knew it was going to be so soon. So I think that statement right there is very broad and wide, and I take that as an inspiration of, you know, hey, you know, if I just go and do my best, you know, things can change, and hopefully I'll be that person that never think it'll be so soon.
I think it is. There's a win for you. That's a win for you coming soon. You talk about inspiration too, like with the fans. I believe, if I'm correct, this week will be the first, like, no limit, the full capacity for fans.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, you know, we're excited. Yeah, it's with fans out there, I feel like you get motivated. A lot of time you feed off their energy. I think that's the big part with fans. And, you know, just LPGA, we always get amazing fans, and this tournament we get little kids that come out, and which is amazing, that I look forward to the next few days. And, you know, one of my rookie years, maybe it was 2015, my second year on tour, I met this little guy. His name is Eli Wilkening. He was a range boy that was helping us with balls, and, you know, Eli's gone through a lot. At the time when I met him, he just beat cancer at the age of, I think, 6 or 7. So this tournament has always been very special to me. You know, they used to live on, back in the days, it was 12. I think now it's like the 5th hole. But Eli, they have moved away from Grand Rapids, but, you know, the parents still every year fly him back so he can be the range boy, because of, you know, I think their relationship with me, and it's just a very special tournament for me to come back to, because every time I come back here, I think about Eli and what he's, you know, been through with his life, and, you know, it's a motivation to me, and, you know, I'm glad that we've become friends with the family, and yeah, I'm excited to see Eli in the next few days.
Oh, that's so special. That's awesome. And the impact of the fans, I feel like can't be understated. We saw at the U.S. Women's Open, which wasn't even a full capacity fans, and how much a difference that makes. Like, even players, like, pumping up the crowd and feeding off that energy, it's really amazing. And then the individuals too, which I think as players, especially when you played for a little while, you start to meet and build relationships, which is really cool. So we're entering a really busy stretch of golf.
Yes.
What are some things that you do to pace yourself, help, you know, maintain energy and keep going?
I try to take Monday off. I think that's very important for me. Just throughout the years, you know, I've always been a grinder that, you know, come out and, you know, probably play Monday 18 holes, and you just I was really young back then. I know I'm still young, but I feel a little older now. That I know I have to pace myself in such a big, you know, stretch, and This is, majors coming out, all that. You just don't want to burn out, and you don't know that, like, physically, and like you can't feel that. I think a lot of it is mental strain. So I take Monday off, and I really try to just take it easy. Maybe play 9 Tuesday and 9 Wednesday, or like this week I play 18 on Tuesday, so I kind of have Wednesday kind of just a light practice and get myself ready. And I stay with host family. They live on the lake, so we go on the boat ride and just really try to distract myself instead of living on the course, like every day. So yeah, I think those things kind of help, and yeah, I just pace myself slowly.
Yeah, it's interesting getting to know players out here that over the years, I think at the beginning, especially when you're young, you're like, I need to be out there and try to learn as much as I can, and it can definitely wear on you.
Yeah.
For aspiring professionals, what's a piece of advice that you would give them?
I would say really enjoy what you do, even at your worst time. And I think that's important because obviously when you're doing well and things are going perfect, you're always happy. But you still have to embrace those moments that when you're struggling. I think because if you can do that and you get past that hump and you look back, I think you'll be really proud of what you've overcome. And I think, enjoying yourself, period, is big in any professional sports, just because we live on such a high stress life, and sometimes it's hard to look at the bright side, but that's at least what I try to tell myself, that I want to be able to tell myself that when I step off the course, whether it's a good or bad day, that I have to tell myself that I enjoyed it.
I think that's really great advice.
Yeah.
And not just for golfers. Like I think that applies to whatever anyone's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few rapid fire questions to wrap this up.
Okay.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Strong, independent, and kind.
I agree with those. What is something on your bucket list?
Rapid fire. It's not supposed to take this long.
It's okay.
You should have given me choices.
But this is the thing. You've done so many amazing things. I'm sure the bucket list is, you probably checked. What's something you've done that you always wanted to do? Like maybe a bucket list you've already accomplished. Have you accomplished any?
Well, I want to win a golf tournament, and that's on my bucket list.
Okay. That's a great one.
Thank you.
If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would it be and why? Like a non-pandemic anything. There's no restrictions in place. Everything is good.
Well, I really like to go home to Malaysia, but I'm not going to pick that just so I'm not boring. I've always really wanted to go to Europe, like Italy, Spain, that beautiful side of the country, just because I haven't been able to go. So
that sounds really good to me.
Uh-huh.
What have you done that you're most proud of?
Went through what I went through in 2018. Just really tough year in my career that, I was very close to quitting, but I'm glad I didn't. And I think like I said, I try to enjoy it, and I'm proud of myself that I went through it.
That was really amazing what you did there. Last question. What is one thing about professional golf most people don't know?
It's not always glamorous, because I think people watch Golf Channel and it's always the people that wins or doing really well, and they don't get to see the other 70% of the field. I think there's a lot of high stress, like I said. We don't fly private, we don't fly up front on the business class, where another normal person at the airport is just that we do this every week. I think that people don't know. Yeah, it's a very high stress life. I think people think about golfer as, oh my god, you gotta go golfing. Yeah, I gotta go golfing. That's right, you're not wrong. But there's a lot of stress and stuff involved.
Right. As an example, I've seen on the range this week, club changes, grip changes, shaft changes. Like, oh, something on this bag broke, and I need to get that. Like, there's so many little things that add
or
up.
like,
and just,
not even like equipment. Like, say you fly and then the airline lost your bag, and then like really like that's the last thing you want to think about. But then you really need your bag, so now you spend 24 to 48 hours on the phone with the airline, and those are like really stressful stuff that I do not like. Well, I would say I wouldn't be nice. I try to be nice on the phone, but it's hard to be nice.
sometimes it's tough when it's your job.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Kelly, our rapid fire session kind of got a little long at the end, but that's okay. Thank you so much for taking some time, and best of luck this week.
Thank you, Ben. It's good to see you.
You too.
Yeah.